Hi guys, and welcome back, North Face Wanderer. It's a Friday and I'm back out. Yep, back out in the Cheviots. I'm on my own. Brian's been called away for personal reasons, and it is a beautiful day. It's a bit windy, but that's not a problem, is it? Where am I hear you say? I am up on Shillhope Law. So yeah, in the Cheviots. I can see Windygarl, the Cheviots, Shillhope Law, Arthur's Seat, they're all behind me. I can see them, and I'm looking that direction. I've got the impact area, and I've got the trig point. I'll show you around in a minute. I'm just sheltering behind the wind. I'm out in the Lanshan too. It's getting a good battering, but it's been put up nice and sturdy, so hopefully it'll be fine. There is no forecast of rain until tomorrow. Today it's just going to be winds of about 20 miles an hour. And sunshine, and tonight may even get some stars out, but hey, I'm out and the weather is glorious. I've got some beers, I've got some wine, I've got some nice food. What more is there to want? Fantastic. A great end to a busy, hectic week. Yeah, I've parked down in the Croquet Valley, which is in that direction, and it's approximately 2 miles away. I'll put the grid, and I'll put the grid of this location and the grid of where I parked. Other than an accident on the way up, everything's gone fine. Like I said, nice and windy. I'm quite surprised actually. The Lanshan 2 3F UL gear is doing really well. It's holding up. And the ground's a bit lumpy under the ground sheet because obviously on top of the law there is a cairn and a trig point, as I said before, and there's quite a few rocks around. But I've got a new roll mat, or a ground mat, that I will show you later on. But I've laid on top of it and I'm comfortable. Actually, I laid on top of it and I had a quick 10-minute power snooze, power kip. It was quite nice actually. I needed it. Just shows how tired I was. So what I'm probably going to do now is I'm just going to have a quick snack, because I've got some nice food to have for tonight, and I'm looking at trying to get the drone up. It is a bit windy, it might be on the limits, but I'll try and get it up and get some photographs and some footage of where we are. So if that happens, I'll put that up now. All right guys, so thanks very much for tuning in. If you like it, then give us that thumbs down, give us that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hey, you know, I don't really mind what you do, it's down to you. Normal score. Got the old red wine in the bottle. It's quite refreshing, but I think I'll drink it out of my glass and out of the bottle, otherwise I will be rolling around up here on my own. So yeah, all alone, on my own. I haven't seen anyone today apart from cars going up and along the valley. So hopefully it'll stay like that, and hopefully we'll have a good camp. So I'll bring you back later. There you go, there's a bit of drone footage of where we are, and this has just worked its bollocks off. The wind is way too strong. I'm going to get my onometer out in a minute and just measure the wind and see what it is. I mean, I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's 15 miles an hour, but it's done really well. So yeah, it's got us some footage. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better tomorrow, and I might be able to get it up. So I'm going to put this bad boy away, and then yeah, I'll get out my wind meter and I'll see what it actually is. There we go, we've hit 20 miles an hour, but it does state in the weather forecast 20 miles an hour winds, so we're getting a couple of gusts there, 20 miles an hour. Let's see if it gets up to any more. I'm actually stood on the trig point now, so 15, 16, 17, a couple of gusts of 20 miles an hour, so yeah, there we go. And obviously there's a, and there's the Lanshan too. It's standing up to these winds, which is fantastic. I think it's on its limit, but we'll see. Oh, excuse me, we'll see in the night. There's a little Trekology chair next to it, which I have pegged down, so I don't fancy seeing that disappear in the middle of the night. So let's get back into the shelter of the tent. So I'll take you into the tent now, and I'll just show you what the setup is. It's no different than what I've had before. So as you can see, I've got my Berghaus Evolution 600, which is perfect for this weather. Got me 2 pillows up there. I've got my stash corner over there, and also got my rucksack in that corner there. And over the far side, because it's that windy, I've got me cooking equipment and my little table, which is in the festival on the far side. I've got myself a new sleeper mat. I've got the EQUIPTMENT Light Plus, a good little bit of kit. It's just for my summer mat, so that you know, I've got something different. It's got an R value of 1.7. Like I said, it's just for a summer. It's made of polyester, so it's got like a rip-proof fabric. How big is it? So it breaks. It weighs 750 grams. So any of you weight tarts out there, that's how heavy it is. I'm not really bothered about the weight of it. I'm 6 foot and I fit on it just right. So yeah, what's unique with this one is, I don't know if it's this side or that side. Yeah, it's this side. It has a hand pump, so you open that up. Let me just, I can't do it with one hand, typical. You open that valve up and then you pump it with your hand and it pumps up. I use my Flexi-Tail, which I say it's in its secondary role at the moment, which is providing me light at night. Obviously its primary role is to blow up the mat. As you know, if you blow it up with your breath, you get condensation build up inside and you get mold. But that obviously gives you the function of pumping it up with your hand. I would expect you could probably pump it up with one of them little sacks as well, which I've got one for my other X-Ped. But yeah, that's the little setup. I've got a little aluminium table over there, which I'll show you later on. So no different really from my summer setup. The wind's, yeah, you know, it's quite strong, but it's warm. So coming up here I was sweating, took me rucksack off, put the tent up, and by the time I put the tent up I was completely dry. So you know, it's a warm wind. Dinner, in my previous video that you would have seen when I was at Gunnerside and I was getting eaten to bits by all the midges, you would have seen that I'm making my own boiling the bag meals now. I've got korma, curry and peeler rice with steamed chocolate pudding and custard. Now, like I've said, I'll probably do a video on this actually. It's come in, the price of it has come in to about £6. That's including buying the microwave meals and putting the cost of the bags that you get off of Amazon, which you put the meal into. So £6 compared to the £10 that you have to pay at the moment. And there's so much variety out there in these microwave meals. All you have to do is buy that meal, decant it from them tins, them plastic packets, stick it in these bags, and then you just boil it on your cooker. And obviously I will show you later on, because on my previous video at Gunnerside it was dark, and like I said, I was a bit pissed off because of all the midges. Luckily this wind we ain't going to get any midges. So yeah, another thing I just want to quickly show you is with the Lanshan 2s, the Lanshan 1s, the connections that hold back, you know, when you roll up the doors and hold them back, are not very good. So what I've started using, and I saw this on another video, let me just go in here a minute, are these small magnetic clips. Okay, so as you can see, they're little magnetic clips and they're quite strong. And let me just bring you around here and just show you. So this is the door. You get your clip, you pull it up and you lock it in place like that. Okay, you get short ones and you can get long ones, which is this white one here. That's quite a good idea, and it just holds it back. So again, I've got a black one holding it here, and then again, like this is a smaller one. So you get different sizes on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description down below, and put it on, clip it in. Fantastic, because in this sort of weather, these, you only get one of these clips and they tend to come undone, and then the door starts flapping around and they hold it in place. And then again, this is quite a long one. These long ones are better suited for inside. So put it in, clip it on, and it just holds it back for you. So, and they're you know, I mean, I think I got 10 for $5.99, so it's not a bad price. Another thing I forgot to mention is I got my Trekology chair. Just a bit of comfort, but this one isn't going anywhere because I have bought the footprint for it and it is pegged down, so hopefully that'll be there in the morning. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, so it is 18:34 and I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to cook me dinner. Like I said previously, I've got the korma curry and peeler rice, which I prepared at home. I've made up a little windbreak. Don't worry, these stones will go back to where I got them from. I've got it all on my out kit table, aluminium table, lovely bit of kit, very versatile. I think it weighs something like 395 grams for all you weight tarts out there. So first thing I'm going to do is put some water in my bowl, in my pot, not too much because I don't want it overflowing. Get the cooker going. Get that on there. Okay, so as I said, I prepared the meals before, so they're in these little bags. I'll show you. I've put them in a Ziploc bag, just like as they come with when you get them out of a shop, just in case they do burst. And in this one, it's just one of them simple aluminium bags which you seal at the top. Let me just confirm that this is the right one. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil this bag first in the hot water, and then whilst that's boiling, or once that's boiled, I'll take that out, let that sit, and then boil the peeler rice. Right, troopers, this has been boiling for about 5 minutes now, and this is the curry. So I'm going to take this out and then put the peeler rice in, which is in this boil in the bag. I've just added a bit of water with this just to help it get hot. That's the rice in, so let's give that 5 minutes. Right, quick battery change on the camera. GoPro, sort your batteries out because they're shite. The rice now is out, it's getting there. Give that a quick mix around just to get it all hot. I'll give it another 3 or 4 minutes in there. Give it a good squeeze. Mix it around, close it down. Bang it back in here again. So what have I got? Now, like I said, I would have brought a plate, but I forgot it. So I could have put it on the plate, but let me just show you what we've got there, look. There you go, that's in the bag. To me, that looks just like something you'd buy out of a shop and you'd pay £10, £11 for. What they say? The truth's in the testing. Now I got this from, I bought it from Morrison's, the korma and it was a korma and the rice, and then like I said, decanted it from the containers and put it in these bags. Guys, I'm going to go and enjoy this, and I'll bring you back once I've finished. Right, that's dinner done. The sun is, let me just show you the sun. It's going, but I think, as you can see these clouds here, I think they're going to block our sunset. Never know. Also, let me just point out something here. Look at this. Oh, I've had too much to drink. God. Look at this heather. Purple. Fantastic. Where it's just coming out. It's all purple. Now, if you own bees, you'd get some hives up here and you would get a fantastic crop of honey, and it would probably taste fantastic with all this purple heather. Come on guys, get your bees up here. Right, it's 8:45, so we've only probably got about 3/4 of an hour's light left. The nights are closing in now. I've just checked on my temperature gauge, which I've got on the top of my rucksack, and I'll see this is the temperature within the tent, and it's 15 degrees centigrade, so it's colder outside obviously because of the wind, and it's nice and cozy in here. So what I'm going to do now is, I've got a couple of beers, so I'll just show you what I've got. You know, I've got a Brucey. I like them, or I like that drink. It's very, it's just easy to drink, very citrusy and nice. So as you can see, it's got Brucey on the front, and then I've got another one called, let's have a look, see, Tropical Beam Hazy IPA, bright and juicy. Goose Island. You know, this is what I'm drinking. I just, you know what it's like, I go to Morrison's and I just pick them off the shelf. I always pick a Brucey because I like Brucey, so I'm going to drink these now. And to be honest, I have had a bottle of wine and Yellowtail Shiraz, and I am a bit fuzzy in the head, so yeah, hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. But I'm going to have a couple of these cans and probably watch a movie. So if you don't hear from me, you'll probably see me in the morning. Good morning. It's about 6:30, and yeah, didn't get sunrise. So that's looking west, and that's the weather that's coming this way. We have a southwesterly wind. We are forecast for rain. That's looking east, and that's all I can give you for a sunrise, unfortunately. I'm sorry. The evening was good, bit blowy. Had a few spatters of rain, but not a lot. So The tent held up really well. I was impressed. So I'm going to get everything sorted, get most of my kit packed away, because if that does come in now, it's not due until about 9 o'clock they say, but if it does come in now, then at least I've got most of my kit packed away. And then once I've done that, I'm going to get myself a coffee. So uneventful night. I did stick my head out about, I think it's about 2:30, 2:45, and beautiful stars. But I'm crap at night photography, so I didn't capture any of it. But yeah, beautiful stars. So let's get some stuff packed away, and then let's get the kettle on. So, quick change of plan. I've taken the tent down. The reason why, I don't like the look of this weather over my shoulder, so I thought I'd get off the hill and go and have a cup of coffee down at the car. So, all packed up. That's where I was. No trace, as normal, you know the rule. So let's get off this hill and have a nice cup of coffee. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for your support, thank you for watching this far. So that was a night alone on Shillhope Law. Nothing really happened, just got out there, just relaxed and had a few drinks and enjoyed myself. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing. So I will hopefully see you on the next one. Take care guys.